What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, man. I am back. You guys already know what time it is. I don't talk about it. I stay about it. I'm going to keep on pulling up no matter what, man. Even the individuals that like to come on here and bump their gums and talk about everybody tallying, huh? So today's twist will be about the people that love to tell. You know what I mean? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I'll get into that topic because who was it? Mr. Cali Legends Media was speaking on a couple individuals, and compared them to another individual by the name of Enrique. I'm not going to say his whole name. You guys already know who he is. That guy was individual that he makes no bones about it. You know what I mean? He turning state evidence on everybody. But anyways, people, once again, just as a reminder, this is a fitness channel with a twist, and today's twist will be speaking on the people that are telling, okay? But first and foremost, I need to introduce myself. I am a full-time online fitness coach, and that's for the people that are just now tuning into my channel and don't know who I am or what my channel is about. I am a full-time online fitness coach. I'm going to give you a little breakdown on what my program consists of, okay? When you sign up with my program, if you decide to hire me as your coach, your online fitness coach, I could help you lose up to 30 pounds of fat and build muscle in a 90-day program, guaranteed. With my program, what I do, I customize your workouts, your daily workouts. Every workout comes with the video, and I'm able to keep track of them on my personalized training app. I will also jump on the phone with you, obviously. We will discuss a little bit about your lifestyle. That way I could get a little background of your lifestyle, the way you live and your current condition that you're in your overall health. And I will put together the perfect nutrition plan for you. With this nutrition plan and the workouts together, you will be able to achieve maximum results within the 90-day program. It's very important to be honest when you reach out to me. You can't fiddle diddle. You got to keep it real and 100% with me, exactly how you look and how you want to get. That's the way I'm going to be able to hit the nail on the head, people. It's very important. Communication is key. Okay, so with the program, I build you your workouts, customized daily workouts. Everything will be tracked in a digital library, so you will have a record of everything that you've done, and you will have your personal best, your maximum weight lifts, you know what I mean, overall weight that you've lifted throughout your whole program. It will keep track of everything. It's a very good program that I have. Like I said, it's guaranteed to work. If you need some extra reassurance on who I am and what I do, check out my Instagram. My Instagram is high_power_fitness, high_power_fitness_. Right there on my Instagram, I have a few of my team members. Their transformations, their testimonials, and I also have testimonials from non-team members as well. I've helped out a lot of people here on social media. I've helped out people just with the free advice that I've given right here on social media, because I'm constantly getting people that reach out to me and they're thanking me because of the information, the free information that I give out here on social media. And that all stems through my YouTube channel. So that's why I say my channel is a fitness channel with a twist. It's obvious I have a past life that I've once lived. This paint job that I have on me wasn't bought in a studio. You know what I mean? I paid for it through sopas and jars of coffee, baby. Hey, I'm keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? Hey, check this out. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The other day when I was over there in Santa Ana, much respect, much love to the homies out there in Santa Ana. I was over there at right there with Elias, the burpee guy, 1503 Elias. You guys ain't know who that is, go check him out, man. That's my boy right there. Well, anyways, we happened to go by a place that was doing tattoos, and the female says, "Hey, you want to get a tattoo? You still got some space on you right there." I said, "Yeah, what's up? What you need? A case of sopas?" She didn't even know what I was talking about. I was just clowning. She goes, "What do you mean a case of sopas?" "Yeah, I got a case of soups, because all my tattoos, they only cost me like a case of soups, top ramen soups." But they were really Marussian. They weren't top ramen, the Marussian. And jars of coffee. How can I make payment to you? I was just clowning, but yeah, I ain't gonna get no. I'm not gonna get any tattoos from out here in the street. Um, if I do, they're gonna be done by my homeboys. You know what I mean? I've actually had a few tattoo artists that reached out to me wanting to do some work on me. You know what I mean? I still have some, how should I say, some property left on my body, you know, and if I do feel that part, you know, I'm going to make sure that there are going to be some very special tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Something different, you know. But anyways, people, yeah, like I said, oh, that's another thing you guys got to get to, man. I'm a motherfucking rambler. I ramble on. I be jumping around all over the place. You know, that it is what it is, man. But so anyways, back to the fitness program real quick, short and brief. If you're ready to get some results, hey, the proof is in the pudding, baby. You know what I mean? 90-day program guaranteed for you to lose up to 30 pounds of fat and build muscle at the same time. So now, let's just get straight to the punch here, because today I am actually busy, and part of my program, what it consists of today, Friday, all of my team members have to weigh in. They have to post their progress pictures. I have to set up the Zoom meeting for tomorrow, because we have a Zoom meeting tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. That we do that every Saturday as a team. That's very beneficial as well, because we go on there and we bring our progress to the table. We share tips with each other on how to get to your next level in your fitness journey, and it's very beneficial, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of different people that have a lot of different backgrounds on my team, from white collar workers all the way down to, you know, the backyard boogie hustlers, you know what I'm saying? White collar, blue collar, to the backyard boogie hustlers. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean, man. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, everybody's welcome to pull up, sign up. You know what I mean? My program is very private. No one's able to look into your profile other than me, because it's important for me to keep track of your transformation. That way we make adjustments as we go. Now, you guys know what time it is, man. If you want to get started with me, hit me up, highpowerfitness.net, or send me a DM, highpowerfitness, high_power_fitness_. Okay, now people, let's get to it, because like I said, today is very busy. I got to go down the roster and check out everybody's data that they put into their program to make sure that they're on point. You know what I mean? Because that's my job. That's what I do. You don't get your hands shook and your money took right here. It's the best investment that you can make in your life. Trust and believe. The rambler is done rambling. Let's get to the tallying part. Okay, so Mr. Cali Legends Media. Seemed a little heated today. And he was speaking his mind about a couple individuals, and compared him with another individual by, I'm going to just say the name, Boxer Enriquez. Okay, they compared him to him, you know what I mean? The Cali Legends Media is right, you know what I mean? Talent is talent. He didn't pretty much put it in that perspective, but I'm going to explain to you the talent. There's so many people out here on social media that don't realize that they're telling. It's a form of dry snitching that most people do on here. Okay, I'm going to give you an example here. A lot of people like to use this as an excuse. Well, you know, I could speak on it already because it's known news already. Okay, if you look at it through a gangster's eye, I mean a real gangster's perspective, the ones that are doing tiempo behind them walls, by you agreeing with that, cosigns, you're a cosigner, okay? So it gets really tricky, people. And I'm going to give you another example, because to me, tallying, I don't give a fuck what form of tallying it is. Tallying is tallying, okay? And this is to bring me to, like, I'm going to give you an incident. I'm going to play the part like if I were somebody, okay? Keep in mind, I'm playing the part like I was somebody, okay? I was given a position to keep everything in order at a location where I was at. And with that position comes a lot of homies that like to kiss your ass. Straight up, I'm going to keep it real with you. Comes a lot of homies that are going to want to like kiss your ass to get in good with you. You know what I mean? Obviously, because they want to be part of the system that's running right there. You know what I mean? They want to be recognized. You know what I mean? They want to feel that little sense of authority. Let's just put it that way. So anyways, certain individuals do a little bit too much. Okay? Now, you got to keep in mind, everybody that gets busted isn't always laced up. That's your job as a homie, to lace up individuals that are naive to the game. Okay? But there's these certain individuals, and those of you that's done time, you know which individuals I'm talking about. They always run into the homies that are have say-so, where you're resting your neck at. Let's put it that way. And yes, I do talk in riddles because I do it for a reason. And the reason I say that, because low-key, this would be a form of talent if you really want to look at it this way. But that's why I break it down the way I do it, because I'm not going to get into detail like some of these cats do on social media. They get into detail on the way shit runs to me, and that is fucking talent. Straight up. Whether it's already out here on social media or not, you're co-signing the way that is. You're confirming it. You're adding to it. You're supporting what is out there. So it's basically talent. Okay. So anyways, I'm giving that position to make sure things running in order. There's a little individual that is doing something wrong. Well, we got this one individual that loves to kiss everybody's ass. Quick to fucking run up to tell me. And before he opens his mouth, because I already saw it coming, I saw the individual that he was going to speak on. I noticed what he was going to do wrong, what he was doing wrong. I observed the homie. The homie observed the individual making that mistake. But instead of letting him know and correcting him, he wants to come run to me. Me already knowing that he's coming to fucking snitch on the little homie. And yes, I call that snitching. I stopped him. I go, hold up, homie. Don't say a motherfucking word, my boy. What you're about to do right now makes you no different than the individuals that are sitting on the other side of that yard where the grass is greener and where they're having barbecues. Think about what you're going to do right now. I'm letting you know why, because I just seen what you observed. And I wanted to see what type of person you were. Because I was going to go address the individual myself. Because obviously he wasn't laced up. Why would you want to throw that individual under the bus? Now, if you would have spoke, my boy, I would have lost respect for you. Because a homie is supposed to make a homie, not break a homie. You guys understand where I'm coming from? You guys pick up what I'm putting down right here? That's why there's a lot of things that went on behind them walls that I don't agree with. I would never throw any individual under the bus. If I were to see somebody doing something that wasn't allowed, I would go address that individual and let him know. Okay, now I'm taking a responsibility here, because now that I'm knowing what this individual is doing wrong, and if I don't stand there and correct this individual or go about the right steps on what's necessary to take the next step, because this individual wants to be a hardhead and this individual creates chaos there, and someone caught wind that I was aware of this individual, then it falls back on me. I'm aware of that. Okay? But I'd be damned if I'm going to throw any homie under the bus to go let another individual that is running the show right there. No. I look at that as a form of talent. I know a lot of people are going to say, no, homie, it's not talent. It's looking out for the casa. You know, there's reason, but no, talent is talent. If you really want to, really want to get technical about this shit, tallying is tallying. You know what I mean? It's like paroling from one of them yards. No matter how you look at it, when you parole from a yard that is SNY 50/50, now there are different titles to these yards. They're all labeled as no good. GP is the only good yard. So that's why I had always been in an argument with certain individuals, the mashikas that are out here on social media, where they're constantly trying to bash me, which it doesn't faze me at all. You know what I mean? That shit is fucking comical. You know what I mean? But anyways, people, you guys know what time it is with me. I'm in good standings. I stay in good standings. There's certain individuals that ended up on that other side, and some individuals were pencil whipped. Some people were dirty politic. And that's actually giving up too much information in itself as well. If somebody really wanted to look at it this way, that would be considered tallying as well. You know what I mean? Tallying is tallying. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like I said, I live out here in the real world. I don't ever plan on going back. This is my life. This is what I do. I walk a straight line. I don't do anything that would put me in harm's way or put me at risk to losing my freedom anymore. I know accidents happen and things could happen, but at least I know where I stand if I were to land behind them walls. You know, there may be individuals that feel that I shouldn't even be on social media. But times have changed, people. You know what I mean? Because I could tell you one thing right now. When I first got out, like I said, man, I was very uncomfortable with this social media stuff. My homeboy, Incredible Javier, wanted to interview me for the longest time, and I refused to do it. One of my other homeboys, I'm not going to say his name, the other homie, was going to go get interviewed too, and he wanted me to roll with him to go be part of that interview. And I said, Chakas, I'm not doing that. I just wouldn't. So I just recently got pretty comfortable with this, people. You know what I mean? I had to accept that this is the new way of life right here, you know? And with what I do right here, you know, I'm always pushing positivity. You know, I don't want to get involved with this fucking... I'll clown with it, with the YouTube yarda. But I see people always trying to clarify things that are going on. You know what I mean? You're never... There's never going to be an agreement with everybody how everything works. You know what I mean? There's always going to be them people that say, well, okay, well, you support that dude that makes you this, and that too. You know what I mean? I supported a lot of gente on social media, and I knew nothing other background. I was just going by the agenda that they were pushing. You know what I'm saying? You know, but once shit surfaced, you know, hey, I gotta step back because now I'm aware of it. Now it's public information. You see what I'm saying? You know, but as far as like if I come across a channel and I see something, and then later on homies will tell me, oh, that food's no good. You know what I mean? I don't look into it. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't see no purpose behind it. You know, now me knowing certain individuals that are no good, and if we happen to land behind them walls, they know what time it is. And the ones that I had to pump the brakes on, they know what time it is as well, you know. Because now, you know, they've been exposed. And it is what it is, people. But anyways, people, I just wanted to address that real quick because, you know, hey, talent is talent, man. And like I said in the past, no matter how you look at it, when you parole from one of them yards, you earn that title of being no good. What level of no good you are depends on what you did to get to that other side. And I broke that down as well. But anyways, people, it's Friday. You guys be safe. Stay on the grind. Don't make foolish mistakes. You know what I mean? Don't think long, because when you think long, you think wrong. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, make sure you hit the thumbs up or thumbs down. Let's get this channel to 10,000 subscribers. Once I reach that 10,000 mark, baby, shoo-wee, I'm telling you, the YouTube yarda is going to become activo, baby. Everybody's welcome to pull up. Even the motherfucking funny bunnies, the trollos, and the weirdos, and whatever you claim to be. You know what I mean? You could pull up and identify as a motherfucking cat and just say meow. You're welcome to pull up, baby. That's just the way I roll. You know what I mean? I'm non-biased. I show love to anybody and everybody. Hey, life is good, man. Well, anyways, people, thumbs up, thumbs down. If you want to get started on your fitness journey, hit me up. highpowerfitness.net, baby. Now get up and get yours. Let's do this.